Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to give you some amazing end of game or game winning low 1-4 basketball plays. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training. If you're new to this channel, on this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. But anyways, today I'm going to give you some great plays that you can run with your team that are quick and easy, but also good enough to get you the game-winning shot or the game-tying shot or whatever. So anyways, let's get down to the clipboard. I'll show you these basketball plays, and I hope that they help your team as much as they help my teams that I've coached. Let's get down to the clipboard. Okay, so in this first basketball play, it's going to be very simple. We're going to have player 5 come up and set a screen for player 1, and at the same time, we're going to have player 4 set a screen for player 2. Player 2 is going to use that screen. He's going to pop out roughly to the free throw line extended. He could be open for a three-point shot. And then we're also going to have player 1 who's going to either be open for a three-point shot after using the screen. He could also drive towards the rim as well. If player 5 hedges too far, though, player 5 blue could then cut towards the rim, where player 1 will pass him the ball for the layup. Now, if one of these players does end up hedging down or playing help defense down on player 5 when he gets that ball in the paint, he could kick the ball out to player 4 for the three-point shot. If player 2 comes over, player 2 blue could be open for the three-point shot as well. Okay, so now in our second basketball play, what we're going to have is player 2 setting a screen for player 1, and player 1 is going to be lined up with that right side of the key. Now, this could be also ran on the left side as well, obviously, but what we're going to do is we're going to do this on the opposite side of what our center is on. And the reason behind that is once this screen is set, we're also going to be having player 4 setting a screen as well on player 5. Player 5 is going to use that screen. Player 1 is going to use this screen as well. Player 1 could be open for that three-point shot, but player 5 could also be open, wide open, or it could be a mismatch because generally speaking, especially at the younger age groups, player 5 is the biggest man on the court, and player 4 is a huge gap difference, and we could have player 4 blue clear out. And if that's the case, we could then have player 5 open in the low post for a mismatch, which could lead to a very easy basket for player 5. Now, in our third basketball play I'm going to show you is player 3 and player 2 are both going to be popping up, acting like they're going to be setting a sandwich screen for player 1. However, instead, what we're going to be doing is having player 3, in this case, setting the actual screen for player 2. Player 2 is then going to be popping out, and player 1 is going to be passing him the ball. Now, at the same time as this happening, player 4 is going to be setting a screen away to player 5, who's going to be popping out to this mid-range area where player 2 could either take his shot, or we could have player 5 open for a mid-range floater or a shot for himself. Now, in our final basketball play I'm going to show you today, it's going to be having player 5 setting a screen for player 2, and we're going to be also having player 1 dribble towards that left side, and player 2 is going to be then running up using both player 5 and now player 1 also as a screen. This is going to be a dribble handoff, and we're also going to be having player 4 setting a screen on player 5's man. The reason for this is now player 2 is going to be popping off. He could be taking that three-point shot, or we could be having now player 5 getting open in this mid-range area, especially if player 2's man was able to follow and stay kind of tight. So that now player 5 is open in that mid-range area, and he could get that easy floater, or if player 3 came down to contest that, because let's say these players are totally taken up from that screen, he could kick it out to player 3 for that three-point shot. Now, I hope that these basketball plays help you win more games. If they do, let us know in the comments below, and let us know what you think of these basketball plays as well. All of these basketball plays were played against a man-to-man defense, because generally speaking, at the end of the game, you're probably going to be going up against a man-to-man defense because it's better coverage, generally speaking. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another daily basketball video.